$WARD nigga. NAYIMED.
I don't even know where to start. Young Thug needs a life sentence. That might be the only thing that can save him at this point. Oh, wait. Welcome to my channel. My name is Nayim. I am your host. And today, Young Thug needs a life sentence. That might be the only thing to save his life. The reason I'm saying that is I've never seen such incompetence at such a concentrated level come from one camp at one time. And it was like life or death is on the line, you know. I think we're going to add to the lexicon of things that we say. You know how I say that when somebody do something stupid or somebody is just completely brain dead, I say they got two tiddlywinks in their head playing leapfrog, masquerading, talking about it's a real brain. Let's just go ahead and add that they don't believe that fat meat is greasy to that list of things, because I don't think nobody on Young Thug's side believe that fat meat is greasy, whether it's going all the way back to, well, I'll say all the way back, it kind of just happened, but Gunna telling, everybody taking pleas and telling, coming down on Young Thug. So, you know, those people didn't believe that fat meat was greasy. They didn't believe that this RICO thing and this legal system and this criminal justice system was a real thing. So they ran and they tucked their tail and they hid like the hoes they are. That's to be expected. I actually had better expectations about what's real and what's not with Young Thug, because Young Thug has been, you know, he's been a part of these type of things before, but maybe not ever to this, obviously not ever to this type of a degree, or everybody around him decided at one point that incompetence is what they were going to lead with, whether it be the Lil Wayne thing where you have somebody else just take the fall, or be on some type of Doja mission for whatever crime you wanted. You didn't think it was going to catch up. I'm talking about the situation with the pills and whoever the legal representation was. You know, anybody who's ever been to court, whether it was to get married, or do people get married at the courthouse? Is that the courthouse, or is that like City Hall? It doesn't matter. Whether you went to court to get married, parking ticket, traffic court, actual circuit criminal court, been on jury duty, going in there so you can get a concealed carry permit, just anything. You know that you can't take certain things into the courthouse. You're not allowed to say, you can barely get a fingernail clipper in the courthouse. You couldn't even have a pen that looked like a knife going to there. You better not even have too many keys. So the fact that your legal counsel decided to bring prescription pills to court, argue and say they're not a doctor, you don't have the right to know my business or whatever, even though you're going to literally the house of law. Then they try to throw their phone, they hit an officer, now they're getting an assault charge for that. Why is everybody around this man so incompetent? That's my question. Why is everybody around you incompetent? You need a life sentence. Drop the gavel on this nigga. I am tired. There's no more defending this, because you had the situation with the nurse trying to bring the pills in. You had the situation with the dude throwing the pill at you. You just keep doing stuff and doing stuff and doing stuff, and then you see a camera and you smile like this is funny. You smile like it's like this is a joke. This is your life on the line. It's not our lives on the line. We're just watching. And when we're done watching you, we'll go watch somebody else. We only here for the ride till it is over. I'm trying to figure out how you even got to the point of getting a RICO. The entire government of Georgia band together to come and get you and get everybody around you off the street, for whether the reason is valid or imaginary, whatever it is. The government, the state government got together to get you off the street. Everybody turned on you. Everybody turned their back on you. Everybody around you is incompetent, and you still playing, and you still allowing people. See, the thing about the incompetence is it's always a matter of life and death. Competency can be the difference between you dying and you being able to get away from a crazy situation or not even being put in that situation. Another thing I've said a couple of times on these episodes is everybody dies twice. When you die in this physical world and then when nobody remembers who you are throughout time. See, Thug, you're going to have 3 deaths. Your first death is going to be life in prison because nobody is sticking around with nobody in prison. Everybody got their time limit on how they would want to deal with somebody who's going to prison, right? You would have some people who could say they can do it. They wouldn't mind doing a year or 3 years with keeping up with you and giving you money and doing all of this stuff. Because my thing is, when you're in prison, being the fact that Young Thug doesn't own anything, he doesn't own any of his music, you might get some sound exchange and some writing credits and all of that. That'll be the only money you have. But how long is that gonna last if you can't keep making and you can't keep doing and you can't be out here to collect or whatever? People gonna start the fact that you're not here in the physical world, it's easy to forget about people in prison. People do it every single day. You'll have 6 months and ain't nobody trying to keep up with you. We out here. We gotta live out here. Don't call me with that. I ain't about to be sitting by no phone waiting for no jail call, no prison call. Leave me alone. Even if you had a phone in there. Who wants to pay exorbitant prices for stuff when you could have at least had a chance to be free if you had competent people around you? But back to what I was saying, you're going to have 3 deaths. You're going to die when you get your life sentence. You're going to die in jail. And then when you die and we forget about you, that's going to be your 3rd one. Maybe this is what you need to save your life. Because the thing with this whole situation with this lawyer or whoever this is, I'm just saying legal representation because it could have been anybody. Let me see. Did they say who it was? Defense attorney. YSL trial defense attorney. You know, the thing with this is, our minds is going to automatically go to, you bought pills to try to give to Young Thug. We're not going to read into whether this person legally was prescribed medication for whatever their illness was. Because my thing is, if your illness is that crazy, why are you at work? That's what everybody's going to look at it like that. And aside from that, you're a junkie. Ain't no love for no junkies. And we know that the junkies need junk. Shout out to me. That's my song. But why would he bring pills into the court? You're a known addict. He bought those. We're going to look at it as he bought those pills in there to try to sneak them to you because you're having a hard time. Everybody turned on you. Your sister just died. You facing the rest of your life in prison. You facing a bunch of charges. And if you do beat the state, you won't beat the feds. So why wouldn't the people around you, because they've already proved they're incompetent? I mean, he's throwing phones, sneaking in pills, people doing the Bill Cosby to you in the courtroom, just throwing you a little pill or whatever. Everybody around you is incompetent, and they're going to be the reason that nobody takes any of this about you serious, and people are going to stop caring. Because remember what I told y'all before, that the more trouble a person gets in, this is what happened with the baby. The more trouble a person gets in, the less likely we're going to want to be bothered with them. So you can only have so many fuck ups before we're like, we not fucking with this no more. Like, you just don't know how to act. You just don't know what to do. And you are really on the line of, we're not fucking with this no more, because how many more shenanigans is going to come out with you and these drugs in this court? We're not looking deeper to try to figure out what the real thing is. We're not investigative journalists. We're not doing any of that. Pills, court, thug, nigga, I got enough information to know what's going on. Niggas is trying to smuggle drugs to you because you in there dying from your addiction. And the only thing that might save you from actually being dead in the street, like Lil Keed, yeah, I said it. The only thing that might save you from your addiction is maybe getting life in fucking prison in a solitude cell. And even that might not help, because you got enough money to where you can just buy drugs in jail. But eventually that'll run out. Because these niggas nobody's going to hold you down. I'm going to be for real with you. Nobody's going to be bothered with you. You might have zero contact A life sentence is gonna save your life. You go ahead and get them the fuck out of here. I'm done. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of like rooting for niggas who we want you to win. We want you to get out of this. We think it's crazy. And then, you pulled on our hearts. Well, you didn't really do it, but everybody around you moving in such a shiesty way and not having your back made us go harder for you. I still fuck with Thug. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm just done with the bullshit around you. Why is everybody around you full of shit? That's my question. Why is everybody around you full of shit? And why don't you have the sense that God gave a stool pigeon to say, dog, can we just get through this fucking case, please? And then we can, bro, you will have access to unlimited everything in prison. You'll be fine. If you want to perk 30 it out, you can do that in prison. But you need to be serious about what's going on. Because your life's on the line. Nigga, everybody else is out and free and having a good time. Niggas only talked about Gunna and Jess for 2 weeks. Nobody give a fuck about Gunna no more. You're the last one in there sitting, waiting on somebody else to determine your fate. You're not taking this shit serious. And how I know you're not taking this shit serious, because nobody around you is serious. Nobody around you is serious. Why the fuck would somebody come in here with pills and your life is already on the line? They trying to fry you. I'm done. I'm tired of these niggas, bro. I'm sick of these niggas. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this fucking nonsense. I'm gonna talk about that in another video. If you made it this far in this video, shout out to you. I'm gonna talk about that video of that teacher beating that girl up, because it's some very interesting things. And then I'm gonna talk about Taxstone, and I'm gonna drop both of those videos tomorrow. So anyway, my name is Nayim Edwards. Young Thug, drop the gavel on that nigga.
Nayimedward $, nigga. Nayimedward.